Hi everyone, Miss Diorio here from Citizenship Academy with your Friday Skills Challenge. So, if you remember back when we were in school, we read within our skills lessons the really cool book called The Green Fern Zoo, where Vern was the zookeeper and he taught us about all these different animals in the zoo. We learned about snakes, we learned about sharks, we learned about chimps, we learned about all these amazing animals. Give me a thumbs up if you remember that. Now, in 1C, what we did is we picked one of the animals from the book and then we wrote about the animal. We did our research, we went through the steps of the writing process, we planned, we drafted, we edited, and everybody wrote information about the animal that they chose. We did informational writing. Now, informational writing is when you take tons of information in about something, in this case an animal, and then you put it into your own words what you learned. That's your challenge for today. So as you can see on the screen, and I'm going to give you this link, I have a link to the San Diego Zoo. This website is so cool. When you open this link, you're going to come to the animals page. Now there's a bunch of other things for you to explore. I want you to explore those after you do this lesson, okay? So you can come to these other pages after. Stay on the animals page for now. Your task is to pick an animal that you want to learn more about. So I'm going to scroll down, and the animals are listed by the first letter of their name. So you can go through. They have tons and tons of animals. I want you to pick one that you're either interested in or your favorite animal, whatever you want. I'm going to scroll down so you can see. I know which one I want to do because I know what one of my favorite animals is. Arctic fox, we learned about that in our habitats unit. Bald eagle, you guys just learned about the eagle. You're listening and learning. Lots of cool animals. All of these animals are at the San Diego Zoo. Now, San Diego's in California, so it's really far away. But what they did was they give you all this information about the animals on the website so you can pretend like you're there. And I know you guys love zoos. I love zoos. So we're going to do this. So I'm going to pick for my writing. You can pick whatever animal you want, whatever animal interests you. I'm going to pick koalas because I think koalas are really cool. Now, when you click on the animal, it's going to come to this page, okay? Go ahead and explore. Look, they have a little live cam. We'll click on that. You can see the koalas in the San Diego Zoo. There they are. How cool is that? They're just hanging out, taking a little nap. Now, they have that for every animal, but I'm going to do koalas. So if you scroll down on this page, this is your information. This is your research. So it tells us all about the animal. What you're going to want to pay attention to is their food and their habitat. And if you scroll down a little bit further, you can read this information or have somebody read it to you to find more information about the koalas. Because your task, after you pick your animal and you read a little bit about them, is going to be to write about them. So in your Google Classroom, you're going to find something called Animal Research Writing. This is your planning sheet. Now remember, on your planning sheet, you don't need to write complete sentences. This is just a place for you to get all your information out. So I'm going to fill this out as an example. Remember, do any animal you want. Do it however you want. But I'm going to fill it out just to show you. So my name is Miss Diorio, and I'm going to pick koalas. Now, I forget how to spell koala, so I'm going to come back. Koala. O-A-L-A. Okay. Now remember, you're going to write, when you do this, you're going to write 5 sentences. Your first sentence is your topic sentence. Your last sentence is your closing sentence, where you kind of like get your reader excited about what they just read. Then your middle sentences are your details. Remember, it makes that sandwich. So we have bread, juicy meat, lettuce, all that good stuff in the middle. Okay, so remember, our topic sentence is just trying to get our reader interested in what we're reading. So I'm going to say, I am going to teach you about koalas. Exclamation point, because I'm excited. Next, you're going to tell about their habitat. So I don't know that off the top of my head. So I'm going to go back into the website, and I'm going to look for where it says where koalas' habitats are. Now remember, in here, told you to look in here, and we see the word habitat. Koalas live in the forest. So what I'm going to do, because this is just my planning sheet, it doesn't have to be a complete sentence, I'm going to write forests. Easy enough. Now I'm going to go on to their food. In that same place, it says food right there. So it says here they eat plants. So I'm just going to write the word plants. Remember, this is a planning sheet, doesn't need to be in complete sentences. Fun fact. Now, this is where you can get a little bit more creative. You can take this fact right here if you want, or you can scroll down a little bit and read this information and more about them. Whatever you want to do. If you want help reading it, ask an adult at home. Totally good with me. A lot of these words are tricky. So I looked in here a little bit earlier, and it says here, koalas are often called bears because they look like teddy bears, but they are actually marsupials. So they're not bears. I didn't know that. That's a fun fact. So I'm going to write that in here. I'm going to say koalas are not bears. They are, I don't remember how to spell marsupials, so I'm going to go back into here. M-A-R-S. M-A-R-S. U-P. So the reason why I'm showing you how to do this is because I want you to use this website to plan your writing. You do not need to know this information off the top of your head. We are all learning together. So use this website for spelling, use this website for information, use it for whatever you want to do. And then our closing sentence, I'm going to go back in here because I'm not sure. Maybe I'll read down here a little bit. Oh no, it says, well, koalas currently aren't listed as an endangered species. Remember, endangered species are in trouble of going extinct, so they won't be around anymore. 80% of the koala habitat has been lost to human homes and businesses, drought, and fire. So that means they're losing their habitats, they're losing their forests. I think I might make that my closing sentence. So I'm going to say, let's help koala habitats. And that's your planning. Easy peasy, right? So you're picking any animal you want, using the information on the page to do your planning for your writing. Now your next step after your planning is to draft. So remember, you take your planning and you turn it into a draft. So I did that right here, and I will post this on Google Classroom for you. So I did mine in color just so you could see. I have my name on the top, my title. My topic sentence, I turned into a complete sentence. I'm going to tell you about koalas. I turned my habitat sentence into a complete sentence. Koalas live in forests. They eat plants. Koalas are not bears. They are marsupials. Let's work together to protect koala habitats. So I took my planning here and I turned it into complete sentences. And I wrote an extra sentence, but you should have 5 sentences. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Now, I didn't do this because I'm not a great artist. But once you're done with your writing, I want you to draw a picture of your animal that you chose. You can draw it in its habitat. You can draw it with its family. You can draw it eating its food. Whatever you want to do. I just want to see your writing. Well, I want to see your planning, your writing, and a picture of the animal you chose. Remember, choose any animal you want. I am very excited to learn about all these different animals at the San Diego Zoo. There's tons and tons of them to choose from. So I'm very excited to see all these different choices that you guys make. And remember, after you're done with the lesson, after you're done with your writing, go ahead and explore the website. There's lots of cool activities and videos for you to do, and even some games. I'm looking forward to seeing your writing and your pictures, and I will see you guys next time. Have fun. Oops.